Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Oh, what is this? Continue abandoned run? Well, yes, I have a run that is needing continuation. Let's continue this run and take a look at what's going on here. Oh, look at this! Oh, silly me! Oh, it appears I may have taken the seed from the last defect Ascension 20 run and reran it back up to the point where I made the mistake of taking the wrong path and not getting the key piece, and I'm gonna see if I can't make this run work. What am I talking about? Well, first of all, let's take another FTL here. If you missed it, on the last stream, on the last YouTube video for Slay the Spire, I did a defect Ascension level 20 run. It was really good. Very interesting run, lots of good relics, and it's a zero-cost defect 20 build. We have Kunai, we have a strength up, we have toxic egg, meat on the bone, and a lot of low-cost cards, including a Meteor Strike Enlightenment. Pretty good stuff. And a couple of all-for-ones, a few holograms, etc., 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 a bunch of low-cost stuff. But on the last run, I took the wrong path. Instead of going left to fight this Burning Elite, I went up accidentally, because it's not often you get a branch on the first combat, so I wasn't thinking about it. Like, I just took this path. But we're going to take this path and see if this would have changed the outcome of the run. And, I mean, it definitely would have, but hopefully we can still beat the bosses. So we're going to do it again. In order to get this seed to work, I actually had to install a mod for Slay the Spire. Because something I figured out about seeds, first of all, is that if you replay the same action, you get the same result. So this is literally the same HP, the same gold, the same cards, and the same potions, and the same relics up to this point. If you play the exact same cards in the exact same order in a fight, the exact same thing happens. However, the seed gives you a set of Niao blessings, and the one I had taken on the run was Niao's Lament. But on this seed, you don't get Niao's Lament. So what I had to do is use a mod to give myself Niao's Lament and skip the blessing so that I could have the same RNG happen. So all that being said and done, we have a low-cost deck. Let's see what happens. And let's go and fight the Burning Elite this time and get the damn key piece. So Kaka, indeed. We have 5 energy turn 1 thanks to Nuclear Battery and the Lantern. We also have 4 strength thanks to Mutagenic Strength and Vira. We have Reboot, which I think we're going to be using here just to get better cards. But give me a Rebound first, then a Reboot. I'll take an FTL. I will take a Claw. Then I will Hologram the Claw. I will Rebound the Claw. I will cool-headed to draw the Claw and kill the Darkling. Now, I can't play the Meteor Strike, unfortunately, but you know what? That's okay. We can bring it back with a hologram and then enlighten it. Caca! All for one, scrape Steam Barrier. I mean, it's a pretty good turn. Let's scrape to get more cards. Nothing that was zero cost. We are going to seek a... Oh, we don't have a hologram. We don't have a hologram, but with, oof. I guess we'll take a FTL Beam Cell in that case. Just so we get more cards to play, and then I'll all for one. Do 11 damage. Does 10. It does 15, that's good enough. Hit, hit, hit. Getting a lot of decks up. 5 decks up by now. I can't kill you. I can gain a lot of energy. I might be able to kill somebody. Just 10. We're gonna take a lot of damage on this turn. This might be worth using the Swift Potion, but I would hate to use that Swift Potion now when it could be of much better value later. This is a unfortunate turn. Well, it's gonna end. We're gonna take like 20 damage. It's annoying, but these guys are very difficult. I hate them. So I'm not that salty about getting the hits in here. Hey, we can make Meteor Strike nearly free. Finally, we're able to actually get that card played. Let's get an all for one in the top, and you're dead. Okay, so we took some damage, whatever. We have meat on the bone, we can heal automatically if we go low enough. I am going to take the flex potion, and I'm going to skip these cards. I don't feel like we need them. Bum, 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 bum. We can play Meteor Strike. We can't make it cheap, but we can play it. Excellent. Lots of energy means we can play that Meteor Strike repeatedly. We just hologram it back. In fact, we can hologram it back right now. If we... Let's see what we get. We got Enlightenment! Yes! So we can... Oh my god, this is going to be great. All for one, hologram Meteor Strike, Enlightenment. The holograms are 1 and the Meteor Strike's 1. We're going to zap, claw, Meteor Strike, all for one, FTL, claw, zap, all for one, FTL, claw, zap. We're going to hologram the hologram. We're going to gain all the block we need on this turn, and then when we are done, when we have enough block, we're going to bring back another all for one. It's a pretty good turn. We don't have, 8 energy anymore, but we don't need it because we've made the expensive cards 1. Block, beam cell, reboot. Another beam cell, a bullseye, a zap, an all for one. Beam cell, zap. This guy is toast. He's not going to hit us. Maybe we should get him to hit us for 9 more damage, because if he hits us for 9, we'd heal for 12. It's minor, but it might be worth considering if we can make that happen. Nah, he's dead. That's still fine. Duplication potion. The next turn, or this turn, your next card is played twice. What do we play twice? That's an interesting choice. Hold up. What do we play twice? A doubled up scrape? A doubled up hologram, a doubled up meteor strike, a doubled up seek. I actually feel like the flex is better because we play so many cards. Here, I think I do take genetic. It's a little late for it, but we can still get this to like 15 block. It's only playable once, but maybe it exhausting is not a bad idea. We could also take the charge battery for energy, but we have turbo. We don't need that much energy. We have all the energy we want with the meteor strike. I'll take a genetic. We'll try to get this leveled up. Glowing Tesseract. I'm going to take 10 cards, because now we'll heal thanks to Meat on the Bone. We need a Madness. You might think Panache. I'm going to go Flash of Steel, because we can draw it back with All for One, and it gives us Kunai. And Secret Weapon, oh my god, Secret Weapon is amazing, because it's 0, it doesn't exhaust, and you can draw it back with All for One, so you can constantly play more attacks. This is a good run we got here. 222 gold for free, I'll take it. We have a lot of gold. We are going to upgrade a card. Meteor Strike or Flash. Give me a Flash of Steel. It's good damage every single time you play it. And we're gonna fight the Burning Elite. It's a big giant head. Let's hope this run doesn't die on Time Eater. Dude, absolutely. That would suck. Played him in the wrong order. You know, we have to fight 2 bosses. The first boss is going to be the Awakened one. And if the second boss is the Time Eater, I mean, that perfectly counters the build that we have, but hopefully we can still make it work. So an All for One went into the discard pile. We are going to bring out an All for One. We're going to reboot at the end of the turn, so I think we're okay doing this now. And now we can bring out a Meteor Strike and get that on the cheap. And in fact, if we dual cast the Plasma Energy, we can get up to 7 and then give us a little bit of a reboot into more attacks. So we need to play Genetic. We haven't played it yet. A little bit more damage. Kunai bonus. We're 3 decks up. Not a lot, but this guy doesn't hit that hard for a few turns. Still, so we're okay. Draw. Secret Weapon. We want Secret Weapon to draw either an All for One or like a Flash of Steel for more draw. We have a Claw, FTL, Zap. Okay, you know what? Give me the All for One. Scrape. All for One. And you know what? We can Secret Weapon the other one back, so we're actually fine here. And by other one, I mean the other All for One. Oh, no, we can't. Well, we're going to take damage in that case unless we draw a block, so let's see if we can draw a block. We did. We drew a hologram, which means we can draw All for One. This is the combo, man. You hit him, you hit him, you hit him. As for an attack, let's hit one big heavy Meteor Strike for 52. Secret Weapon is perfect for this deck. It is! Like, you draw it with the All for One, you can bring it back with Hologram, you can seek it out. You got options. Also, Madness, making a hologram free, means now we can hologram All for One, and then All for One will draw a hologram, which will draw All for One, which will draw a hologram, which will draw All for One. So we may have just gone infinite right now. Is he a hologram? All for One. All for One. Oh look, a free hologram. And if we need to, we could hologram back the Meteor Strike. We would need like a free Meteor Strike, like another Madness or something to make that work, but still. Flash of Steel is another card. Just play it. Play it. You know, get that slowness out there. Give me a Zap. Give me a Secret Weapon. Let's make you vulnerable. That's gonna help. And you're dead. We get Shuriken, Bag of Marbles, Emerald Key. That's very good relic selection with what we have here. Now we have Shuriken and Kunai, so we gain a lot of strength and dex. We don't need any of these. I don't think they fit. We're going to do another upgrade. Actually, let's get the key piece. Just so that we have it. I don't want to have to fiddle with getting the key piece if I need to heal right before the bosses. And in fact, we should probably just heal before the bosses, because I would hate to lose this run. There's a shop. We have 600 gold. We should go to the shop. Heal the full, upgrade all cards, random, rare, relic. Let's go for the relic. Guardian sucks because I'm just going to play this. Now it's worth playing. Guardian sucks because we have a hard time hitting him when he's in this state right now. Actually going to just zap out. Because we need to put up blocks before we hit him, otherwise we're going to take damage. We can take 11 damage and then heal off of it, but I'd still rather not. So give me a Steam Barrier, give me a Beam Cell, give me a Leap, give me a Seek. We're going to seek a... Give me a Madness Meteor Strike? Defend, Madness, Meteor Strike. Now it's free. So now every time we play All for One, we get 8 energy. Seems pretty good. Alright, we're going to take damage. We would like to take 9 to heal for 12. If we take 10, we'll still heal 2 after the fight. This is fine. No, we need to take 1 more damage. So if we can find a way to put up like a 11 block on a turn, or you know what, we could hit him to get hit once, so it's actually pretty easy to do. Dual cast for the energy, make these cards cheap. Turbo. 17 block. I don't want to take 3. There's our Meteor Strike. What's coming up? Cool-headed Scrape Secret Weapon. I'm tempted to just kill him, even though it's probably worth it to wait. How about we, since we know these cards are not blocked, what if we reboot and then on the next turn take, like, 1 hit in order to heal? I kind of like that, and if we're gonna do that, let's hit him. Let's hit him again. Let's hit him again, just so that we know we can kill him. And then we reboot. We end turn. And then next turn, we either let him hit us for 4 or we kill him and take 4 by hitting him once. So, like, literally this, right? 44 HP. Worked! We get Gambling Chip, great relic. Do we need another FTL? I think not. I think 2 is probably fine. They're good attacks to have early because an FTL is just a free attack. It'll replace itself. I don't think we need another one, though. And we don't need another beam cell. One of those is probably fine. Lose a beam cell, lose enlightenment. Well, we need another beam cell, I guess. We'll get rid of this one. Very unfortunate, because beam cell is very helpful to apply that vulnerability. But if we can add one in the future, we'll add one in the future. Let's fight the elite. I think we can. It's the Nemesis. Not a very good turn 1. I think we should keep boot sequence and get rid of everything else. FTL. Hologram FTL. Okay. It's something. It's something. It's not going infinite, but it is, you know, another attack we can play. We've already done 101 damage against the Nemesis. That's pretty good. And again, if we put up 21 block. Let's draw first. Okay. You know, we can probably take no damage. Because if we could, hold on, 21 block, we need to take 9, which means we need to put up 12 block. Putting up 13 block means we don't heal. So what we should do is take no damage. We should try and, enlightenment first. So I didn't need to play the turbo. We should try to gain more block, if possible, like taking 1 damage is fine. Dong dong dong. Dong dong dong. FTL. There's an FTL, there's a turbo, because we rebooted. With All for One FTL, we have him on this turn. I don't see a way that he's going to get one up on us. In fact, we have so much energy, we can seek cheap stuff. Yeah, we got him. So give me a secret weapon, give me a genetic algorithm just so we can play it. Then we secret weapon into a Flash of Steel, play Flash of Steel, play All for One, you draw a Flash of Steel, you play it again, you draw another card, you draw a secret weapon, you draw anything you want, basically, another All for One, and you're toast. Excellent. We get Art of War and Pair. You know, the max HP is quite nice. Hologram. I mean, a third hologram. When we get our energy cycling around, it could be good. I'm just going to take out of it. I'm kind of in a why not situation right now. We need all of these cards. So we're going to FTL. Oh, this is actually perfect. Boot sequence, dual cast. Rebound, All for One. FTL, dual cast. Now we have 6 energy and more cards to play. Give me a scrape. You're toast. Zap, dual cast, cool-headed. FTL, hologram. Give me another scrape. We got a lot of good cards. And never mind, they're all dead. I'll take another Steam Barrier. Maybe I should have taken the Go for the Eyes. The weakness is helpful, but we also need another Steam Barrier because we only have 1, and we want to play more blocks when we cycle them around. Right, now this is the Shop of Destiny. Lots of good stuff, including Unceasing Top. The problem with Unceasing Top is against the heart. You can't go infinite all the time. It's going to hit your curse, it's going to hit the wound and the burn, but it's still probably what you want. There's also a membership card, which is definitely worth it. I think we're going to go Unceasing Top. I think a Madness is fine. Because with 2 Madnesses, you can go infinite with certain builds. I think we're going to remove a Strike. I think we're going to take a Go for the Eyes, and then that's it. We could take a strength potion, but I think the flex potion, if we use this effectively, we can probably kill the boss if we need it to kill the boss. At this rest, we don't need to do anything. We could upgrade Go for the Eyes. I'm actually just gonna rest. I just want to make sure we live. Okay, you know? We could take a second Claw. But I'm going to take a second Go for the Eyes. The other one now is less important, but at least it's still a zero-cost attack. But having an upgraded Go for the Eyes is pretty good. Right, replace cards. I like this hand, except for the strikes. In fact, we don't need Auto Shield if we can draw things, but... Yeah, we don't need Auto Shield, we can draw things. We have Boot Sequence for free, and we're going to be playing Hologram anyways, so I like this. Claw. What are we going to seek? We could seek... like a Madness and a Meteor Strike. And we're taking no damage, and we make the Meteor Strike free for the future turns. That seems pretty good. Oh, you know what? We have Unceasing Top. We should definitely take Madness, Meteor Strike. Meteor Strike, Madness. We're going to immediately hologram back just like a basic strike. And now the Meteor Strike is free forever. Gotta love it. In that case, let's kill you. Claw, dual cast, boot sequence, and now we have 9 energy and we're just playing our cards. Seems pretty good. Free block. Free block. Okay, you know, so you can't always get what you want. I like having a little bit of money right now because I would love to buy Blue Candle from the next shop, because we're going to get a shop on the next floor if we live. I would love to buy the medical kit to get rid of the burn in the wound, and the other cards that we get. We have options. We have options. We could play Turbo. We don't need to. We're going to reboot instead. So what we're going to do is put up block, all for one, the Meteor Strike. Kill you. Keep hitting you. Give me a dual cast. Give me a, don't need to play Steam Barrier, just reboot. Excellent. Now we can Secret Weapon a... Give me a Flash of Steel. It's damage and draw, and you know what? I like this because you can hologram it back immediately. Give me Rebound on a Claw. And now we have 10 energy, and we're still drawing. There's our Claw. Go for the Eyes. All for one. Oh, hey, look at this! Secret Weapon into a... Meteor Strike. We can play all of our cards on this combat, so there's no... Like, he's dead. We're gonna kill the Awakened One on this phase. If we want. I kind of don't want to play Turbo, so I'm not going to. He's not doing damage to us. We can stall a little bit. There. Now we can have a free hologram, which is going to come back every time we all for one. Speaking of, there's our, we don't get the free hologram. We have too many cards. That's still fine, because we still have so many other good cards to play. And he is dead. Secret Weapon. I'm actually going to Secret Weapon the Strike to make sure it has a smaller chance of appearing on the next turn, because we want to draw an all for one. If we draw an all for one, we might be able to kill him. Hologram Steamberry. We can play Cool-Headed later. Let's draw. Secret Weapon will draw nothing. So hologram back, the all for one. Did draw one card, but we drew the hologram, which means we can play yet another all for one. Is there an order that you should be playing cards in? Like, if you play the attacks, like, hold on. I'm just trying to think. Is the last card you play in a turn before all for one at the bottom of your deck or the top of your deck? Like, how long will it take it to come back around? Is what I'm thinking. I don't know. But anyways, here's the Time Eater. Don't need it. We can seek Meteor Strike and make it 1, or we could seek Madness Meteor Strike and make it 0. We also have an All for One. We might be able to play 12 cards in this turn. In fact, we definitely can. It's going to be... We're going to have to dump All for One, but I'm okay with that. Because it's going to be... Enlightenment, go for the eyes, All for One, go for the eyes, zap, hologram, All for One, seek, Meteor Strike, Madness. It'll hit Meteor Strike, you play it, you zap, you go for the eyes, you gain another dex, another strength. And now that we have that free, it's going to come back around. I wish we could make him vulnerable, but you know what? You live and learn. We also need a lot of block on this turn, so let's rebound a hologram to bring back a All for One. We can get boot sequence this way, and more energy. So we're definitely going to be playing enough cards on this turn. We can also make him weak. We can play 3 more cards. 1. Now we're taking like 4 damage. That's fine. Give me a bullseye. Give me a zap. Pretty good turn. He's not splitting yet, but he's blocking in this turn. So this is a free turn to just hit him as hard as we can. Which to me means I think we should gain as much strength and dex as we can. 3. In fact, we might be able to kill him. Because if we, if we just keep playing attacks, we'll roll him. And we'll have just 1 turn to do 100 damage, which we can almost certainly do. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the ideal turn for it. So we're going to scrape, flash, All for One, Meteor, Claw, go, F, F. Ooh, we're so close! He's gonna effing live. 13. If only we had that vulnerability still. If only we had the beam cell. Damn it. Well, I think we still got him, though. Secret weapon, a All for One, because now we can make it free. Which means we can most certainly just kind of go infinite right here. I just accidentally click the card. He's 10 strength up, but we know we're weak and frail and invulnerable. Oh god! We still got him though. With how many cards we can play in a turn, I think we got him. Because we can All for One. Hey Mud, thank you for the resub for 15 months. My Mud, my god. Can we put up like 6? Can we put up 60 block? We can definitely put up 60 block. We can only play 6 more cards though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slow play him. Slow play him. 55 damage. Easy! We're 15 strength up! You're also dead. And we have all the key pieces. Let's go. Alright. Well, ho, ho, ho. 79 of 81. I don't think this is where you rest. I think this is where you upgrade. And honestly, I think the upgraded Go for the Eyes is decent. And we have a shop. Let's take a look. And while we think about our actions for a minute, hello, Crossberry. Welcome. First time catching me here instead of YouTube. Well, I'm glad you're here. And I hope you enjoy yourself. This is an interesting one. Recycle can get rid of the wound and the burn, and we can go infinite with recycle. And thank you for the gift sub, Mud. So I think maybe you go Madness, recycle, another card removal, and we just look for the infinity turns. I like the flex potion, I like the draw, and if we can get rid of those nasty cards that stop us from going infinite, and we can draw them. We can draw them with hologram when we have recycle in hand and then get rid of it. That's good. Pen nib doesn't matter. We play so many attacks that really this is one extra attack every 10 attacks. Who cares? We get much better value out of Shuriken Kunai. We need to go infinite. So if the money is better spent somewhere else, that's what we need. Remember, we can only do 200 damage in a turn against the heart. We need to be able to put up enough block to survive those turns. Which means I think we need to go infinite. So I think you want recycle. I think you want to remove a card. Let's remove a basic strike. I really wish we had vulnerability, but you know what? It is what it is. I think you take another madness. And I think that's it. We could take another boot sequence to bring it back. And you know what? Because we have the unceasing top, I think that's okay. So we spent a lot of money, but here we go. Elite fight. So what do we do? By the way, Kaka. We would like to play everything. The only thing we don't want is kind of madness because we can't make something free, but with the energy we have, especially with Turbo, we can go infinite on this turn and probably kill them both. Abe doesn't see the dream. The dream of pen-nibbing meteor. I got a dream. My dream is to crush these enemies. We do have a curse, and the curse could hit us, but if the curse hits us, that's what the boot sequences are for. So I think you go there. I think you just get rid of the madness, you gain energy, and you say, hey, let's go. We could gain even more energy. Go for the eyes. Scrape. Did not discard the curse. Strength and Dex. Secret weapon. Now we can kind of start our infinity, which is all for one. See, secret weapon, the other all for one. Then we can draw a Flash of Steel. Maybe we should have drawn that one first. Hard to say. We're gonna still play cards, because why not? We should have made the other one weak. That was dumb. And we hit our curse finally. But now we have 18 cards that we can play. Should have turned around and hit the other guy with the weakness. And you know what? I completely forgot about this. The burns are on top of our draw pile in this Ascension mode, which makes this a much more difficult fight. But we are so far ahead on our decks that we're fine. Because we can all for one. Bring some cards back. FTL is actually draw, which is nice. Go for the eyes. Flash. There's recycle. Let's get rid of one of them. And we need one more attack. We're so far ahead on strength, that'll do it. Now, I think we stall. I think we just wait. We don't reboot, because if we reboot, we might mess up our draw pile and get voids or the burn. So let's just end turn. Where's our Meteor Strike, by the way? Oh, we discarded that with the scrape. Damn. So yeah, we're just going to end turn. We have a Seek coming up. He's only doing 38 damage and we're facing him. That's not bad. What's also not bad is that we can hologram, make it free, which means that we can all for one and get it back immediately. I think. No, because it was at the bottom and... Okay, so... Well, it's at the top. The oldest card you play comes back first. I get it now. Still. DL, Claw. So we didn't get dual cast at all. That's fine. I think we should get genetic. We're just gonna play cards. Actually, we can definitely draw these cards because we freaking have 0-cost cards in our hand. Actually gonna recycle Turbo. We don't want to play it anymore. Taking no damage. I guess we have to reboot to keep playing cards, so you know what? Let's do it. Okay, there's our genetic. I wanted to play it. We can get rid of the burn, so now we only have voids. And there's one of them. And the Meteor Strike, which we cannot play. That's fine. It's fine. Give me that all for one. He should be dead on this turn. We can just keep bringing back the all for one. In fact, we can hologram an all for one to bring back an all for one. No, actually, we can't. We are out of energy. That's my bad. We don't have that plasma orb up, and we have not played Enlightenment with anything. So, because we discarded it with. When did we discard that card? I guess we just didn't draw it. I don't know. We really should have tried to get Enlightenment because it would have made stuff cheap. Maybe free. Bag of Prep is decent. Akabibo, your first attack deals 8 damage. Not that important. Chill, Doom, Claw. You know, a Chill is not that bad for just a little bit of Frost and block. A Claw for the damage is nice, but we have a lot of 0-cost attacks. I'm just going to take a Chill. It exhausts. It's 1 card on the first turn. Who cares? Now, the Heart Fight with the 0-cost build. Can we make it work? We want Madness to hit all for one. We want the other Madness to hit like a hologram or something. And we can actually rebound all for one on this turn, so this is fine. What we're going to do is we're going to play Chill. We will take damage and draw. And we will gain 1 Frost. Excellent. Then let's draw another card. You know, we need to play the Defend to have Madness hit all for one. So we're going to play Defend, we're going to play an FTL, we're going to play an FTL. A Madness hitting all for one or hologram will be fine. I don't want it to hit Rebound, though. So we could rebound hologram, or we could rebound all for one and have Madness hit whatever we want it to hit. I want it to hit hologram because we can hologram holograms and gain like infinite block. We're going to be playing both of those, by the way. We have a curse. It sucks. We'll deal with it. So let's rebound all for one, hit hologram, and we'll put a Steam Barrier at the top of the deck. Okay. We have Flex Potion, we have Swift Potion, we need to hit him hard, so find a good time to play either. I think we draw here because this turn is kind of garbage. We can play all for one or hologram FTLs multiple times, but only a couple of times. We need more block on this turn, so draw cards. This is very good. We need more energy is the problem, but it's still pretty good. Steam Barrier. All for one. FTL. FTL. We got good draw, and you know what? Go for the Eyes is pretty good. You're weak. You're only dealing 30 damage. We should Secret Weapon something that is playable. Flash of Steel is playable. Because it has to be an attack. We could draw like a Claw or something, but who cares? So give me a Secret Weapon into a Flash of Steel. Let's get more draw. I would love a Turbo, believe it or not. We are going to hologram, 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 I think? For max block? Ugh. Need just a little bit more energy on this turn to really go out of control. I played the wrong card. So you know what? Give me one more dex. And we got a leap, but is a hologram better? A hologram is 12 block, a leap is 12 block. A hologram Steam Barrier is better. So hologram, hologram, Steam Barrier. We're going to take 16 damage. That's not that bad. We get 3 cards into our discard pile, which is nice. We still need to get that recycle to hit a couple of these, but it's going to be annoying to get that to happen. We can make Meteor Strike free. So we're going to Genetic, Slime, Strike, and the Meteor Strike being free is so unbelievably good. Because now we have extra energy, we can cycle it back around. We need to put up a lot of block on this turn, so hopefully we get good draws here. Seek, oh my god. I think you go Hologram Reboot, just so you can keep playing cards. So you can reboot on this turn if you need to, but you hologram the All for One and you keep playing cards. We should draw Meteor Strike. We can also recycle a card on this turn with the hologram, which we should 1000% do. So we're gonna hologram back like a wound or something and get it out of the deck forever. We're gonna Secret Weapon. Give me a Scrape. Oh, we don't have the energy for it! Do we? Draw more cards. Burn in the discard, that's fine. I kind of don't want to play Madness, I'd rather just make a card free in the future, so let's reboot. We need more block. Hey, look at this, what do we got? We got some cards. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Keep gaining that dex. Every point of dex makes this so worth it. Give me the attack. I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him. We got a leap. We got another leap. Let's go. We've rebounded the leap and we drew it again. Steam Barrier. Gotta love it. Are we going to keep going on this turn? Are we going to play the turbo? Why not? I think the more... Yes! I think the more cards we play, the better we are doing here, because we want to get as much strength and dex as possible. We've also done 200 damage on this turn. Milk Jug says, I like how hologram makes him look like he's shrugging his shoulders. It does! Huh? Now, if we end here, we take no damage. However, we could All for One, and then go for the Eyes and then FTL, and then we could turbo All for One. Actually, we could just hologram something free back. Okay, let's end our turn. We're at 12 strength and 11 dex. That's pretty good. We haven't even touched the flex potion. We should have used that like on turn 1 just for damage. We can hologram. It's beautiful. We have infinite block. We've gone infinite. This is the combo I've wanted my entire life. I just didn't realize. Hologram. Where's my calipers on this run, please? What's making him keep drawing one card? Asks Olympia Vega. It is Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards, draw a card. And now I have free holograms forever! And we should probably, at this point, hologram a burn, just to get it out of our deck forever. Zap for the energy, FTL for the damage, hologram, the All for One, and now all of a sudden we have multiple holograms. We've gone infinite. And in fact, with multiple holograms, I can draw the Void and get rid of it. So we'll have a clean deck. And we can actually recycle more expensive cards too. Like we can recycle a Strike and Auto Shields. We don't care about those cards anymore. We can go... How much strength and dex do you think we can actually get here? You think we can get infinite? I'd like to try. But for right now, let's get rid of this Void. Let's bring out a All for One. Continuously just keep gaining stats. Dump that. Dump this. Dump this. So now we'll hologram back another All for One. We want to draw Meteor Strike if we can, but we can still... we can draw it. We can guaranteed draw it with the holograms. But we can actually draw it right here. So there's our energy. We can get rid of Turbo because we don't need it anymore. And I'm just gonna keep playing cards because kind of in a why not situation right now. We could get rid of Enlightenment, but I'd actually like to make the All for Ones cheaper. So I'm like, okay, what if we just play this? Get that claw out of here. Play this for draw. What if we, like, recycle the strike? We get 1 energy. We hologram back an All for One. All of a sudden we can play it on the cheap. And then we got another hand. Nothing we can play. Well, what if we do it again? We got 1 hologram. We need to get 2 holograms. But here's the thing. We can recycle whatever we want now. We can start to thin out the deck. Like, oh, we don't need all of these FTLs. Let's get rid of 1 of them. We're now 23 decks up. And counting. Alright, let's get... I should Enlightenment the other All for One. I'm doing this a little sillily. We don't have it on this turn. We have to get it on the next turn. On the next shuffle through. We don't need 2 Go for the Eyes, so I think we should get rid of 1 of them. We'll hologram back... I guess it doesn't matter which All for One we hologram back. But this is what we want. We want Enlightenment, hologram, the 2-cost All for One. Now we can get rid of Enlightenment because it's not useful anymore. Don't play Flash of Steel. Don't draw. That'd be disastrous right now. What we need is recycle. We need to get rid of Enlightenment because it's useless. We have a lot of free attacks. And we are infinite. We are 100% infinite. I can play in infinity cards every single turn. So I'm just going to start playing my cards because this is fun. It's fun to say, you know what, Slay the Spire, you are not going to win here. You know who's gonna win here? Me, the player. Yeah, 999 block, no Frost Orb, no Caliper. You ready? Every time we cycle around, we get more block. And honestly, I'm like, okay, let's recycle a Steam Barrier because we don't need it. We should be recycling, you know, these cards that we don't need anymore, like FTL. We don't need to draw, we just play cards and draw. Our deck is clean. Look at this. This is our deck right now. 1 and 0-cost cards. It's beautiful. It's beautiful! Cheating, I'm reporting you to the game police. You wouldn't. Okay, let's, we're gonna get rid of an FTL. I think we could. We have a lot of 1-cost cards that we're not able to draw. If we hologram them back, we can draw them, but then we'd have to... Well, what? We'd have to Flash of Steel? Who cares? We have infinite cards, so why don't we hologram back a Defend and recycle it? And then by keeping Secret Weapon, we can even, you know, choose what we're drawing on the turn. Like, oh hey, there's my All for One. Or maybe we, like, I don't know, want to just bullseye him again. We can. Are we going to recycle a Leap? We could. I like the Leap, though. Although, why would I get rid of a Defend and a Leap? They're like 3-block difference now. Gexter says, this does give me an appreciation for madness and enlightenment I never had before this. Dude, Here's the thing, even if we didn't make Meteor Strike cost 0, it could still cost 1 thanks to Enlightenment. We only have 3 expensive cards, but having All for Ones cost 1 and Meteor Strike costing 1 means you can draw them back with Hologram and just get infinite energy, basically. It's lovely. So let's recycle the Rebound. We're at 600 block. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's All for One. Let's draw a... I mean, a Scrape is just weird now because it's gonna draw us free cards. So it's like, all right, draw me free cards. Thank you. Let's recycle a FTL because we don't need it. And every time we play Flash of Steel, we just draw 1 card. And if it's a card we want to play, we play it. Just keep playing cards, why not? I'm hitting 999 block. You might not think I'm hitting 999 block. I'm hitting 999 block. I'm getting 40 strength up, so a single block protects from... So 2 blocks protect us on his next turn. Because why not? I'm even thinking about getting rid of Secret Weapon, but I think it's good enough to keep. What we should do is get rid of Cool Headed. We do not need it. I also don't have Recycle. Oh, there it is. I'm just getting... If any card costs 1, I don't think it deserves to be in this deck anymore. It is kind of what I'm thinking. Except for All for Ones. All for Ones and the 1 hologram I have, they can stay. Auto Shield. That card can go. Okay, let's make sure we get rid of Auto Shields. That's not a good card. I'm gonna take a nap. Someone wake me up when he's done with this turn. We're almost there. We're almost to 999. I'm gonna get to 50 decks now. I've moved the needle forward slightly. Oh, we shuffled. It doesn't matter. We can get All for One back thanks to Secret Weapon. Dude, this is Hologram, Madness, Secret Weapon, Enlightenment, Recycle, plus a free Meteor Strike. This is such a cool and interesting run. And if I haven't had the achievement before of getting 999 block, I'm gonna get it here. I must have already had it before because I didn't see it appear. Or at the very least, I didn't have it in the main save file. Maybe I had it in the beta save file. I don't know. In any case, what's coming up? An All for One? Dude, end turn. Yeah, we could have done 200,000 damage in that turn. It actually reminds me of, I think, I had an Ascension level 1 build as the defect. And on an Ascension level 1 build as the defect, I played 60 cards on the first turn, and I just kept... I ended turn because I did 300 damage on the first turn. It's... How cool is it that an Ascension run and an Ascension 20 build are roughly similar? Like, they have the same kind of mechanics that make them work. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome to me. I love that. By the way, there's an All for One, so we're gonna All for One, and you know, that 1 hologram, that was enough for a whole bunch of block. It's gonna keep drawing and keep playing cards, and oh hey, look, we got some more cards to play, and I mean, we could very quickly get to enough block. I mean, I have the energy for this. I could just hologram, hologram, hologram every day. I don't care if your beat of death is at 2 or you're doing 45 damage. I don't care if you're doing 4,500 damage. There you go. Sorry, there we go. 999 block. It counts, right? It, like, beat of death hitting the block, that doesn't mean you don't get the achievement, right? Certainly hope not. Anyways, you're dead. What a cool run. And, you know, I'm going to count this as a defect victory because the only reason why this wasn't a victory my first time playing the Seed was because I just took the wrong path because I had a headache. There you go. You got the victory. Oh, that's a good point. Who knows if you get it on a seed, the achievement. Hey, Mud! Thank you for the gift subs, you generous madman. And hello, everyone in chat. So we had an Infinity Ascension level 20 defect run, 54 strength on the defect, going infinite. What a run, what a run. And that is the same seed that I effed up on, just rebuilt up to that point. No other changes made, no cheating. It was a custom seed as opposed to a real seed, so who knows if the statistics, hold on, compendium? Character stats? Who knows if the achievement would have actually activated. Do we have barricaded? We have barricaded already, so it doesn't matter. But there we go. Ascension 20 victory as the defect on a weird run that required me to replay the seed in order to actually get the damn key piece. Man, that's a hell of a fun run. And there's the seed right there if you want to play it. Easy victory. Just make sure that you take all 0-cost cards, 2 all-for-ones, a couple of holograms, enlightenment, madnesses, secret weapon, flash of steel, and yeah, great run. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.